It takes a view from the air to see the extraordinary scale of devastation. Ferocious winds combined with massive walls of water to lay waste to whole communities. All this is the result of weather at its most extreme. For many people, there was simply nowhere to hide. The survivors are now left appealing for aid from the outside world. The typhoon had been forecast, but proved completely overwhelming.
The thing which made it particularly dangerous was the fact that it reached its peak intensity at the point that it made landfall. And on that basis, it might be one of the strongest typhoons to ever make landfall.
To understand this disaster, let's use our virtual reality studio to try to piece together how this catastrophic weather unfolded. Now, the people of the Philippines are well used to the threat of typhoons. They've had more than 20 this year alone, but nowhere near the scale of this one. Like all tropical storms, it began with a loose cluster of thunderclouds. Nothing unusual. But these quickly merged together to form a single weather system which started rotating, pulling air up into its centre. The storm stretched over 300 miles. By now, it was a typhoon, and the heat rising from the warm ocean kept adding to its strength. Higher temperatures mean more energy. This meant that in the eye of the storm and around it, the winds kept accelerating. Intense low pressure also lifted the sea surface to create a storm surge, another source of danger. For anyone in its path, only the strongest shelter would help them survive. Compare the town of Haiyan before the disaster with the same view just after it. Almost every house has had its roof ripped off. Here's Tacloban, seen last year. It met a similar fate, the storm hitting with explosive force.
The devastation is staggering.
Today, an official from the Philippines was at a UN climate conference. He's from Tacloban and called for action on global warming.
We can fix this. We can stop this madness right now, right here.
It was an emotional moment. The fact is, though, that no single weather event can ever be blamed on climate change. But scientists do say warmer oceans could make the most vicious storms more likely. David Shukman, BBC News.